Thank you for your patience, guys. As we had gone ahead and tried doing this for about 2 to 3 minutes time, and there was a green tint coming by. So, as this a tech discussion only, I went ahead and troubleshooted that, and I saw like there was a problem with the OBS update. There's a new update which has come out for OBS. As I'm using OBS for my multiple cams over here, I've just went ahead and accessed that, and we have just gone ahead and updated that, so we'll be able to use it for our live stream properly, and now you'll be able to see me clearly also with some bright and light. Okay, guys, welcome to another live stream of Kamal Tech Vlog. I do know it's been a long time since I've gone ahead and gone live. It's because I just adopted a puppy for some time, and it's taking me a lot of time with her to take care of her. So I'm extremely sorry. I'll be updating many. I'm making a lot of content today so that I'll be updating my videos also regularly for you. So let's start with today's topic without wasting any time. And while I'm speaking, you can also go ahead and type in your questions and ask for any advice or anything regarding any technical issues for making content or YouTube creation or Instagram creation or how to go ahead and do a live stream and all that stuff. First of all, I would just like to go ahead and say to you the live stream which I'm doing is with my normal Panasonic Lumix cam, which you're able to see me directly. I've set it to 1080 pixel to match the YouTube resolution properly, and that's attached to my EasyCap 321A capture card, which takes it in 4K and sends it out to my computer as signal. And I don't have any switcher or anything over here. So what I do for my multiple cams is I'll just show you. Let me just go to my second cam over here, which is my overhead cam, which I have over here. So if you see, this is my overhead cam over here. I'm just using a normal keyboard by which I'm going ahead and accessing it. If I go to my next cam, I'll be able to show you that clearly. So now you'll be able to go ahead and see. So we are on the Lenovo cam. Okay, this cam we are in. You are able to go ahead and see the quality from which the Lenovo cam is coming. Over here, you have the normal keyboard. And I think so on the fourth cam, we'll be able to see this keyboard over here. I just made a stream deck for myself by using just a number pad. And here you'll be able to see the side view as well as the table over here. Both the views are seen. And I do have some more views, but I don't want to waste your time with that. So this very simple setup which I have done by just attaching a capture card to my computer, and this is a very simple setup. And if you can see my behind, like there's a lamp over here, there's a lamp over here, and there's just RGB lights everywhere so that you can go ahead and take have a good view behind with a very good quality also on the video. And regarding the camera settings, many people have asked me like how to get a good camera setting on a Panasonic Lumix. Yeah, the autofocus sucks. Yeah, everybody knows that. But how to go ahead and get a good video on it or do live streaming with it? What I would suggest is do not go into the 4K mode because the autofocus is better when you don't go into the 4K mode in Lumix. That is, if you're recording in 4K mode, then the autofocus stays stable. But when you're live streaming or if you're recording using a computer, do not go into 4K mode. Just go to 1080 with 50, 30 to 50 pixels properly. And in that ways, you'll be able to get a good autofocus. As you can see, I'm getting a good autofocus with a blur background also behind. So that's what is needed. So always keep it in 1080 to 50 or 1080 to 24 if you want a cine like view or anything like that. That's full HD. and you will get a very good quality output also by that. And you don't need to even get a DSLR for that. You can also go ahead and use normal webcams also. As I showed you in my third cam, that's actually my this cam, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So on this cam, but you can see the mic is here, and this is my second cam above. So this is a Lenovo mic, Lenovo, yeah, webcam. You do have a good quality in this also. Let's compare it also. Yeah, this is better, but even this one is not bad. Even this one is not bad. It just depends on the lighting, because here I'm in an optimum position by which I have set up the light and everything. Like I have a light over here which is bouncing off the wall. I have a light over here which is towards myself. And behind this RGB. And if I want, I can also turn on one more RGB over here, which will give me a different view also of color. If you see over here, there's a different view which you can see, but we don't require that. We will reduce that to a little bit lower pasture. And these are not expensive RGB lights. They are very okay. This is better. They are very cheap. Like they come for about 200 rupees. RGB bricks which you can place around the whole thing. If I go to my third cam over here, you'll be able to see the RGB light is over there on which the brick is kept, and there's a green screen over here. And if I go to my fourth cam, you'll be able to see this side also. I've not done anything special over here. I've just gone ahead and set up few uh, electronic items which I use in a daily basis. As simple as that. So you can also go ahead and set up with just cheap stuff around yourself. I've made various videos in the channel by which you can go ahead and view where you can go ahead and use very inexpensive stuff to go ahead and set up your studio. The only expensive thing which I have in my studio is my DSLR, which I even bought after a year and a half's time. I didn't go ahead and instantly bought it because I used to use my OnePlus Nord phone to record my videos and to go live before. So it's as simple as that. And there's one more thing I want to say. In my all the live videos, people do ask me, like example, how to show comments. People go for StreamYard, Restream, EVMax. There are various online sources, or they pay for VMix, they pay for Ecamm Live, and all those stuff, and they pay for that. But there's an easier, simpler solution by which you don't have to pay for this type of services, and just by using YouTube and OBS. You do know OBS is an open so, source software, and it's a free of cost for you for broadcasting. It's open broadcast software, yeah, and it's a free source where you can go ahead and use an app called as Twidget. You can just download it and you can install it, and you can add that as a dock on your OBS. And then what happens is, example, if I go ahead and show a comment, just give me a minute. I'm just showing you a example over here. I've just typed hi over here. So in case I want to go ahead and show you this comment, I'll be able to go ahead and show it like this. So you'll be able to see that I'm able to show a comment like how StreamYard or Restream or all the paid softwares or VMix or Ecamm helps to do that. But here I'm just using an app called Twidget. Let me try showing you how this thing works. So let me go to my display capture. Okay, this is the display capture. I've just just give me a second. I didn't add my mic over there. I'll just add my mic to that source. Just give me a minute. Okay, now you'll be able to see, like, this is the display capture in which I'm just selecting this Twidget app. This is the Twidget app which I have. If you're able to see that, I've logged into my account and I'll be able to select, unselect it, and I'll be able to show my comment. And you have various styles by which you'll be able to show your comment or hide your comment, and there are various options which you get for this. So let me show you some other things over here. So I do follow many OBS creators, video creators like Michael Fryer Jr. and many of them, because they do teach a lot of stuff regarding OBS and everything. You can check their channel out, how to use Twidget, how to go ahead and use various softwares, plugins. Like I am using a wired connection to go ahead and use for my uh, switching the cameras, a switcher type. Okay, a numeric keypad. But there's also something called a deck link or something by which you'll be able to go ahead. It's a plugin for OBS. You can download from OBS website, and you can download the app also in your computer as well as your tab or your old mobile phone, and you can access by change shifting the camera in that. You do not require a 8M mini, a stream deck, or anything for that. You don't require that. For example, I'm not misjudging or anything about expensive YouTube stuff. If you do have money, go ahead and buy them. An Elgato's light costs about minimum minimum $200 to $300. Okay, that you can convert to Indian rupees, and you can find out how much it's going to cost you. I have got a Helios light. Let me show you that. Okay, actually, I'm not able to show you that. So let me see that. Okay, the Helios light is just behind me over here. If you're able to see the box, yeah, there. So I made a video for unboxing that. You'll be able to see the complete thing about the Helios light, and that is just 2,000 rupees. That's it, 2,000 Indian rupees. That's not even 1% of how much Elgato costs, and you do get a remote along with it, which is something which is a big deal. Getting a remote for that, so you can reduce the light in that, so it's very dim now, and you can increase the light. You can change the color temperature also. So this light is actually good. If by chance it's not good, just let me know in the comments. And if you're rewatching this video, please do go ahead and like and share so that people will get some knowledge about this stuff. And the other light which I'm using is just a normal softbox light with two LED bulbs on it, which I bought. Even that I did an unboxing of the softbox. That is one of my old ones which I bought long time back, and it's still there. And so I'm just bouncing it off the wall over here. Pardon me there. So I'm bouncing the light off the wall, and apart from that, I do have a side light over here, which is for giving some light. That's it. That doesn't do much over here. It just gives a separate coating over here, and there are various kind of things which you can use by using cheap stuff. And for cameras, I'm just using one DSLR. All others are webcam. My second cam, this is a webcam, and the clarity is not at all bad. Example, if I keep a product over here, you are able to see the product clearly. For example, I do have a product actually over here. So this dart charger of Realme, you're able to see it clearly over here. And after this, like example, this cam is just for the background, how it is covered and everything. That's an extra cable kept there. And this cam is for this side's view. And this cam is like my desk as well as the side's view. And there are various other options over here. For example, if I want a confetti, I can configure that also. Let me see if I'm able to show you me with the confetti. No, at the moment I'm not able to do that. I will figure that out later. But in case you have any doubts, like about how to go ahead and check, as you saw in my the scam, I've set my system this side, so I'll be looking this side because I didn't want to keep it in front of me. That was eye training work. But I can move my monitor a little bit. Just give me a minute. I'm just moving the monitor a little bit so that I don't have to move that side again and again. It's simple as that. And I did go ahead and make a video of multiple type of monitors which you can connect. Like I have two monitors with the i5 processor CPU, and that's 11 generation, sorry, 10 generation Intel, and it has a 1050 Ti graphics card. That's more than enough for editing using Filmora or for live streaming. And you do need a good bandwidth for live streaming. Like example, when I did find out today I had some problem before the live stream started, so I had to delete about 3 to 4 live streams. But that was not because of system. That was because I didn't go ahead and update the OBS, so it was not allowing me to use the virtual cam properly. But if you're able to use the virtual cam properly, there would not be any problem at all with live streaming for you. I actually forgot to change the camera. I'm so sorry for that. So let's if you do have any questions, you can go ahead and ask today because I'm not going to live stream for a very long time today, just about some more time because I do have to make some content, so I'll be making that also. But I just wanted to come and meet you guys over here and do a live stream because it's been a long time and I've been busy in between, so I couldn't go ahead and make any content for you. No, I do a live stream for you, so I just wanted to come and do that. And even after this live stream gets over, if you do have any questions regarding what kind of tech you're supposed to use or what you're supposed to do for live streaming, for example, if you want to know how that I set up this RGB lighting and everything, you can go ahead and let me know. And this is a light strip which I'm using over here. I'll be able to help you out with that. And that came for around 200 bucks. And I do have a USB dock just under my desk for easy access. And I did some cable management videos as I promised in my last live stream. They are also uploaded in my channel. You can check that out also. And let's see for another 10 minutes. If you do have any questions, I would go ahead and help you out. But as we do that, let me show you something. Just give me a quick minute. I'll just be right back. Thank you for being there. I was just going ahead and checking something over here regarding the OBS setup. It's been completely set up now over here. So I'm just checking at the notes over here. So as you can see in the display capture, we do have only few things over here. In the left hand side, we have the main cam, overhead cam, right cam, left bit table, the widget app, the countdown timer, um, then the be right back, which you just saw, the confetti, the display, windows. Uh, this is another scene which I have over here. I don't have many scenes over here. This will be complicated for you. So just a little bit scenes, just more than enough for us. And we can show the comments also over here like this. So let me just go to the main screen so that I don't block you out. Okay, that's been done. So the main screen is over here, and as you can see, the studio behind. It's kind of crowded today. This today, like there are many things behind me. There was just one lamp last time. Now there are two lamps, and everything is crowded completely. Actually, uh, as I told you, I did have to compress everything into a single studio. I have about before when I made the cable management video and the desk setup video, I did go ahead and show I had two tables. But now, if you see, I have one, two, three tables. So this table is kind of free now because of that. For example, I do have a Bluetooth speaker over here and few artificial plants which I can keep it anywhere while displaying a product. Example, if I'm displaying a product like this, I can go ahead and set this artificial plants like that. And I do have my sound effects box also over here. For example, if I have to go ahead and show you some sound effects, I do can do that over here. It's as simple as that. And this is the Maona soundbox which I had gone ahead and reviewed long time back, and it does the deal for what it's given. Like example, giving an applause, giving an awkward tone. It is normal soundbox which increases my volume, decreases my volume, changes my pitch. So that's more than enough for me to go ahead and do any of the stuff which is needed. So, if you do have any questions, please go ahead and pin your questions down. Like, it doesn't matter, like, you ask the questions now or later on, you are seeing a replay of this live. You can go ahead and put on your comments over here so that I can go ahead and help you with queries. Or you'll be asking, like, what kind of queries? Example, do you have any queries regarding OBS? If you have any requirements like for editing system configuration, gaming system configuration, like if you see as one of my many of my videos, people do post comment for the capture card doubts and many of the doubts, and I do respond to them very accurately because some of the people, the only thing which they had to do was update the system or just update the firmware of the capture card. It's as simple as that. So if you do have any doubts like that because of which you're not able to go online or if you're not able to do anything properly, please do let me know. And if you do want to have this type of clarity, like in your Panasonic Lumix, do let me know. I do like a retro look, so I've kept it like this. I've not kept it too bright or too anything, but it depends on your this thing how you want it. After when I see the repeat telecast only, even I'll be able to know how good this quality the video has come out to, because I do have a very good 1440p screen of Acer, so it looks good in this. But who knows how the video has come out? So we'll be able to check that out later. But some people did ask me one question, which I would like to address it over here. Panasonic Lumix, the half an hour limit of recording and everything. And the second question was, I don't have a camera, man. How can I go ahead and record myself? So these are two basic things. One is 30 minutes record limit. No video is more than 30 minutes, and live streaming doesn't have a record limit. It's as simple as that. Do not go and do any firmware alterations, or do not reset the Lumix or anything, because that will spoil your camera completely. I did see many videos stating that. Do not do that. Your mirrorless display will go off completely. And the second question is, you don't have a cameraman. It's very simple. I don't have a camera person who takes my videos or does anything. I do lose focus sometimes from my camera in case I have done something wrong with the settings. But apart from that, what I'm doing is I've just connected my Panasonic Lumix via a HDMI cable to my computer, which I showed you, and I do have a display over here to see myself while I record or talk, or if I show a product like this or anything like that. I'll be able to go ahead and see myself and do that. So the only program you require for that is an OBS, that's open broadcast software, and you'll be able to do that. And setting up OBS is the simplest task which you can ever do, and you don't need a ATEM mini, or you don't need a stream deck, you don't need any expensive stuff. You just need a computer with OBS on it. You can connect multiple cameras to that, and if you do require an OBS tutorial especially, I'll be able to go ahead and show you that also anytime you require that. And now the OBS 28 has come. There are some plugins which don't work on it, so be careful with that. But the new update which came out today, first came OBS 28.0.2. Now 28.0.3 has come out. It has fixed most of the things, and most of the plugins work along with it. I did say that today as the update came out. So you just need a OBS, then you'll also be able to do your multicam thing yourself. You'll be able to record your videos yourself, and you don't have to depend on anyone for doing that. Like example, so many camera angles you will get that you will be wondering, what will I do with it? It's simple as that. So you will get so many camera angles where you'll be able to record whichever side of the studio you want to. Even if you are shooting with about just a laptop, if you have a higher generation laptop, that will be enough to process that. Because nowadays, even a MacBook or a high-end gaming laptop is powerful enough. If you don't have a desktop, that will be more than enough. If you want to stream games, go for EasyCap 321 a game capture card that has a dual purpose. You can use that for streaming games as well as for streaming videos like this. I'm using the same capture card. I do have some additional capture cards also over here, like the 30 rupees. I mean, sorry, the $30 one that is about 800 or 900 rupees one. I do have a pie box one. They are just like in case if I'm traveling somewhere, I take that and go. The big capture card, I don't take it and go, because this easy caps clarity is as equal to the clarity of you can say cam link. It's not that great also, but it comes to that limit. And it's EasyCap is one of the companies which is identified by most of the softwares. Example, you're not using OBS, you're using Ecamm Live, you're using vmix, and this will be showing up. For example, if I go to my display capture over here, let me just show you that. Okay, display capture. So if I add an additional scene over here, like video capture, create new. Okay. So if you see over here, easy cap game link draw is coming up. So that's the only thing which I want to show you. Let me just delete this off because it's not required. Just give me a minute. Okay, that's been done. So you'll be able to go ahead and get that, because if you get this all this Chinese item like for which you get for about 600 700 rupees, their name comes as USB video and everything, and they do not work that clearly. Just for emergency purposes, like example, you're traveling or anything, you can go ahead and use them. But this easy cap, the only thing you have to do is if it doesn't work properly, you just have to update the software firmware once, and it works very good. And it's USB 3.0. So it is faster than USB 2.0 for your streaming and recording. For example, as without a camera person, if I want to record my video, I use my easy cap game capture or video capture mode in that. I connect my camera to that. I can record in 4K also in that. It's a 4K 30 FPS and 1080 till 120 FPS. So I can go ahead and record in that much speed in that without any problem. And the pixel is good, the clarity is good. Might be I might lose the focus on my camera, but the recording of that is good. And it'll be recorded in my system. I'm not wasting any SD card space or anything. Only when I travel, I go ahead and use SD card space. I take additional SD cards and go along with me for my camera. But when I'm in the home, I just go ahead and record it in my system. My sister at least has 2 to 3 TB. Plus my hard disk has 1 or 2 TBs extra. That's external hard disk. So about 5 TB is more than enough. You can compress that later on, like after after about 10 months or 12 months of shooting, you'll be able to compress those videos and keep it also, so that you can recycle them and you can use them always. Or else, if you're getting an external 8 TB hard disk or something like that, you can go ahead and store in that and keep. So it's all up to you. Or else you have NAS storage, you can store in that also. But you can store big files in your computer better than going ahead and having an SD card. And if the SD card gets corrupted, it's a problem. So in your computer or in your cloud, you will be saving your data and keeping in your NAS storage or anything hard disk. You can at least retrieve your data from that. From memory card, retrieving data is not that easy as from computer. From even a burnt computer, you'll be able to take out the data by using the hard disk. It's as simple as it can be. So you do can try that. So I've already crossed 32 minutes today, and I don't see any questions or anything today. So it's well enough. Like in case you have any doubt or anything, you can go ahead and post your comments later on after watching the replay of this. And until next time, this Kamal Tech vlog, and you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.